Imagine waking up tomorrow and Iraq is completely alone. Every border sealed, every ship turned away. Trade routes dead, no allies to call. Cities must breathe on their own. Food must be grown, power must flow, borders must be held, all without a single hand reaching out. Iraq doesn't have enough water, and that's just the beginning. 7 survival tests, pass or fail, let's find out. Week 2, supermarket shelves are thinning. Panic starts to whisper in the markets. Iraq's rich fields stretch across the land, but only 13.5% is arable. That's not a lot to feed 43 million mouths. Yet, wheat fields ripple with 4.5 million tons. Dates hang heavy on 1.2 million tons. Barley covers 2.1 million tons. Iraq feeds itself about 65%. About 35% of food still comes from outside. Now cut off. The question, can 65% carry the weight? The answer, pass. Score, 80-100. Can feed itself. 65% self-sufficient. 1 passed, 0 failed, 6 tests remaining. But food means nothing if you can't keep the lights on. Month 1, no oil tankers arriving. No gas pipelines flowing. But the black gold keeps pumping. Iraq churns out 4.2 million barrels of crude every day. It only consumes 700,000 barrels. Self-sufficient? Absolutely. Energy independence stands at 120%. Solar lights glimmer, producing 5% of the power mix. No nuclear reactors. This isn't perfect. Renewables are minimal, but the grid holds. The heartbeat of every city. Pass. Score, 65-100. Energy independent, 120% self-sufficient. 2 passed, 0 failed, 5 tests remaining. But there's something even more fundamental than energy. The taps run dry. Panic spreads. Without water, nothing else matters. Not food, not energy, not military. Iraq's rivers, the Tigris and Euphrates, are lifelines stretched perilously thin. 900 cubic meters per capita slips quickly towards scarcity. Desalination plants drip only 10 million liters daily, a drop in the bucket for 43 million people. Water stress is high critical. This isn't a shortage, it's a crisis. Without turning the tide, survival is a pipe dream. Fail, score, 19-100. Critical, severe water shortage. 2 passed, 1 failed, 4 tests remaining. The basics are holding. But can the factories keep running? Month 3, no spare parts, no imported chips, no raw materials. Iraq's factories sputter. Industry makes up just 8.5% of the economy. Steel rolls out, only 2.5 million tons, not nearly enough to replace or build at scale. Semiconductor production, 0. No Fortune 500 companies here. Oil and gas dominate, construction materials grow. But the guts of a resilient economy, missing. Broken supply chains mean stalled assembly lines and empty warehouses. Fail, score, 22-100. Weak, depends on foreign manufacturing. 2 passed, 2 failed, 3 tests remaining. But all of this is meaningless if someone invades. Alone, no allies, no NATO, no UN. Just you and your borders. Iraq holds 650,000 soldiers, a $7.5 billion budget. A solid force, but ranked only 40th globally. Tanks growl, T-72s stand ready, and F-16 jets cut the sky. But no nuclear shield hides behind. Strategic geography is a blessing and curse. Vulnerable borders face threats from every direction, with limited reinforcements. Defense is a candle flickering against the dark. Fail, score, 19-100. Vulnerable, rank, Neuro 40. 2 passed, 3 failed, 2 tests remaining. Borders secured. But can the money hold? Month 6, no exports, no imports. The oil revenue pipeline shuts off. The currency tumbles under pressure. Iraq's GDP stands at 250 billion. Others, it's market hungry, 43 million strong. But debt weighs heavy at 60% of GDP. Reserves are a buffer, $60 billion and 96 tons of gold. But buffers wear thin fast. The economy, once powered by oil wealth, turns fragile. Without external trade, collapse looms. Fail, score 21-100. Fragile, economy would collapse. 2 passed, 4 failed, 1 test remaining. One last test, and it might be the most important of all. In the end, it all comes down to the people. Iraq's strength resides in its 43 million hearts and hands. HDI is a middling 0.685. Young nation, median age just 21.5 years. Each year, 25,000 STEM grads emerge, feeding hope. Literacy is 80%. Life expectancy stands at 71. Doctors count 1.2 per 1,000. Not perfect, not ready for war or disaster, but enough to sustain a battered nation. They carry the future. Pass, score 52-100. Adequate workforce, can sustain. All 7 tests are complete. Let's look at the survival scorecard. Food, pass 80-100. Energy, pass 65-100. Water, fail 19-100. Industry, fail 22-100. Defense, fail 19-100. Economy, fail 21-100. People, pass 52-100. 3 passed out of 7. Average score 40%. So, can Iraq survive alone? The brutal truth, Iraq would collapse. The biggest weakness, water. Without water, every plan unravels. Food production slumps. Cities dry out. Industry grinds to a halt. Defense weakens. Economy bleeds. But there is hope. With water, security, stronger industry, and economic reform, the scales could tip. Alone today, vulnerable tomorrow. But resilient Iraq still holds seeds for survival. If you want to see if your country can survive, drop it in the comments, subscribe, and hit the bell. We test a new country every week.